Hi everybody, Pastor Miles here with you, and today it is Wednesday, and so we are going to be doing our Glow lesson that we've been doing. We did it last Wednesday. It was Pastor Sarah and I, but this week, of course, you can tell this is not Pastor Sarah. This week, Aaron is here with me because Aaron is going to be helping me with my Glow lesson, our Glow lesson today, right?
Yep.
Are you excited?
Yeah.
Yeah, should be fun, right?
Yeah.
Excellent. Okay, so Aaron, I have a question for you.
Yes.
Do you know what Palm Sunday is?
Yes.
Okay, what is Palm Sunday? Tell everybody what Palm Sunday is.
So Palm Sunday is, as almost all of you know, you wave palms in there. That's just not all of it when you go to church for Palm Sunday.
Okay.
On Palm Sunday, it's like a couple weeks before Jesus is risen from the grave.
Okay.
On Easter.
Okay. All right. So why is it important that we celebrate Palm Sunday? Do you know?
Because it's like Jesus walking into a town and they're all praising him.
Very good. Yeah. Very good. The town that Jesus walks into is Jerusalem.
Yes.
And yes, so Palm Sunday, it is 1 week before Easter. It's the Sunday before Easter Sunday. And so we celebrate Palm Sunday because it is a time of rejoicing, a time of celebration. Jesus has entered into Jerusalem, and the people at that time were really super excited because Jesus was there. They didn't know who he was, but they were just really excited that he was there, which is kind of funny, right? Okay, so what I'm going to do is here, I know it's on my phone, but this is actually my Bible too. I'm going to read Matthew chapter 21. And it's verses 1 through 11. And that's the gospel passage that we'll be using, one of them we'll be using this coming Sunday, because this coming Sunday is
Palm Sunday.
Palm Sunday. So, here it is. It's Matthew chapter 21, verses 1 through 11. When they had come near Jerusalem and had reached Bethany at the Mount of Olives, Jesus sent 2 disciples, saying to them, "Go into the village ahead of you, and immediately you will find a donkey tied and a colt with her. Untie them and bring them to me. If anyone says anything to you, just say this: 'The Lord needs them,' and he will send them immediately." This took place to fulfill what had been spoken through the prophets, saying, "Tell the daughter of Zion, look, your king is coming to you, humble, and mounted on a donkey, and on a colt, the foal of a donkey." The disciples went and did as Jesus had directed them. They brought the donkey and the colt and put their cloaks on them, and he sat on them. A very large crowd spread their cloaks on the road, and others cut branches from the trees and spread them on the road. The crowds that went ahead of him that followed were shouting, "Hosanna to the Son of David! Blessed is the one who comes in the name of the Lord! Hosanna in the highest heaven!" When he entered Jerusalem, the whole city was in turmoil, asking, "Who is this?" The crowds were saying, "This is the prophet Jesus from Nazareth in Galilee." Pretty cool, huh?
Yeah.
So Jesus enters into Jerusalem, and he has this big crowd that's with him, and they're all really excited, and some of them put their coats and stuff like that on the ground for him to walk on, and others put palm branches on the ground, and other people were waving the palm branches in the air, right?
Mm-hmm.
So what I want to do today, and what I want everybody who's watching to do today, is we have a little project, and the project involves our hands. Now, why do you think I would have people use their hands?
It's funny and it's a good answer because a palm.
Yeah, that's exactly it. That's exactly it. Because I want them to use their palms to make palms. So, what are some things that we use our hands for? Like, what do we use our hands for?
Helping.
We use them for helping. Like what?
People. So, you know how there's like a shelter foundation for homeless people?
Okay.
Some people use their hands to help in that.
Okay.
And some of them like paint art pictures for other people. And especially right now at this time, we need to a lot of people are drawing pictures for the shut-ins and homebound.
Yep, absolutely. So we use our hands to care for people.
Yes.
We use our hands to make things, right? To create things, right? Awesome. But you also know that we can also use our hands to hurt people, right?
Yes.
And we can use our hands to destroy things, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. And we'll talk about that part a little bit more next week.
Yes.
But for now, what we're going to do is we're going to use our hands to create something. So, Aaron has already done this, and I made one, but I want, if you have it, if you have like some green paper, that would be great. If you only have white paper, use white paper, and you can color the white paper, that would be just fine. If you have different colored paper, you can use any color paper you want. That would be awesome. So what you're going to do is you are going to take your colored paper or your paper or whatever color you have, and you're going to trace out your hand on that paper. Now, if you can, use it and try to trace your hand more than once on one piece of paper because we don't want to waste paper too much. So trace your hands out like Aaron did here, and then cut them out. And then what you're going to do is you're going to take your hands, you're going to take your new palms here, and you're going to kind of stack them on top of each other, kind of like this, and maybe add another one like this, and just kind of spread them out, and kind of, you can use tape, or you can use glue, or staples, I don't know, whatever you have that you can use to kind of hold them all together like this, right?
Yep.
So you hold on to that for me, okay? And then whatever you have lying around your house, for mine, I used a plastic knife. You can use, if you have a popsicle stick around, you can use that. You can use a pencil. You can use a ruler. Just don't use like your sibling's arm. That would be bad. But you could take that, and once you get all your hands kind of taped or glued together like this, take your stick device, whatever you have, and you can attach it to the back, and then what you have is you have your own little palm branch, right?
Yeah.
And so this will help us to get ready for this coming Sunday, which is Palm Sunday, right? And so what Pastor Sarah and I would like for you guys to do, if you can and if you're able, with your parents' help, once you get your palm branches made, we want you guys to take a video of yourselves waving your palm branches and saying, Hosanna, 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 and waving your palm branches in the air. And then you can send that to Pastor Sarah, or you can send it to me, Pastor Miles. You can either email it, you can Facebook it to us, however you want to send it to us. And then we're hoping to use this in our worship video on Sunday. So if you could do that, that would be fantastic. Make your little palm branches here. As you can see, I have my palm branches made of palms. Yeah. And then Aaron, he'll finish up his palm branch that he's made of palms, right? And so make your palm branches and wave them around and shout Hosanna, because we are excited, and we are excited to welcome Jesus into Jerusalem. We're excited to welcome Jesus into everything that we do, and we're excited to celebrate as we move into this holiest of weeks, as we get ready to head into Easter and continue celebrating everything that God has done for us, right? Through Jesus, right?
Yes.
All right. Excellent. Aaron, do you have any parting thoughts before we say goodbye? I can put this over there. Yes, I'll set it right there for you.
Everybody be safe. Be aware that a sickness is going around that we have to be careful with. Just blessings and prayers to all of you. I have a small joke.
You have a joke. Oh my goodness. Okay.
So
Now, just in case people don't know, when we were meeting on Wednesday nights for Glow, we would start out, and everybody would start in the sanctuary, right?
Yes.
And we would sing a couple songs, and we would do some fun things like that.
Yeah.
But then I would also ask people, I'd ask them like, how was your week? What are some fun things that you did? And every once in a while I'd ask if anybody has a really good joke. And so Aaron, of course, always has a really good joke. So what is your joke? Please go ahead and tell everybody what your joke is.
It's kind of like a joke that you kind of like say, and
Well, that's usually what jokes are. You have to say them.
I know. So you know how this Sunday is Palm
Yes.
Sunday?
Palm Sunday. Yes.
Palm.
Yes. Palm. Is that your joke?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Not very.
Okay. All right. All right. Well, thank you for joining us this afternoon. We hope that you guys are having a very wonderful day, a very wonderful week, and that you are just as excited about Palm Sunday and this coming Holy Week as we are. And so we will see you again next Wednesday for our next Glow lesson, and we will continue talking and sharing and giving you some crafts that you can do at home. So like Aaron said, prayers and blessings to you all, and have a really wonderful day.